Hello, welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I'm an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Wanted to check in with you today. It is Saturday. Oh my goodness, yes. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to make a video tomorrow because I'm going back and doing my retail thing just for tomorrow. But I did want to touch base because, well, yeah, there's the energies are the energies, and I just kind of wanted to. got the nudge from the spirit to do so. I thought, here, let's take a moment, get grounded, get your feet on the floor, or imagine roots shooting down from the base of your feet, anchoring into the center of Mother Earth, or perhaps visualizing a tree trunk from your hips all the way down to the center of the earth so that you can become grounded. And find that center of your head. Remember to locate the center of your head, that place of neutrality, drawing up Mother Earth's energy up through your legs into your spine so it can combine with the cosmic gold energy as it flows in as you focus on your breathing. Now let's just take a moment and listen to one of my favorite buddies, Frankie. As you focused on your breath, listening to that beautiful tone, that resonance, letting it vibrate and bring you into stillness and peace. I love my Frankie. Thank you, my baby. And then a nice 528 frequency, which you probably won't hear. We'll try that again. No, it doesn't want to be loud. But clearing the space for you, clearing the energy field, letting the sound, the vibrations resonate and clear. Remember to hydrate. Remember to bless what you are drinking. Infuse it with your love, the healing, whatever properties you wish to infuse it with, and then consciously take a sip. Those are the things that I have really been focusing on. I know I focus on every single video I think I've made here, but also particularly because I know the last few days I've got caught up a bit in the drama that is prevailing out there, and it's interesting awareness, for me at least it's interesting, is that part of me that goes, oh, this is just like a soap opera. As a kid, I was a Dark Shadows fan, and my mom knew I was doing this, but I would feign illness so I could stay at home to be with her and to watch Dark Shadows. I don't know how long I got away with that, but she was a very smart woman. She knew that I was whatever, going through my abandonment issues, whatever it was, but she tolerated it for as long as she could. But anyway, there's that, it's in a sense of amusement, and like I think probably how we all end up binge watching different series, because we just want to know what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next. And I'm finding myself doing that a lot, at least the last couple of days. In amusement, there's some anger, there was some fear, but mostly anger and disgust. But amusement, it was like, ooh, I wonder what's going to come next. And I don't know, I'm not going to place a judgment on that, whether that's good or bad, or it just is what it is. But that recognition, that very human quality, but what it did do is create more mental chatter that has made it more difficult for me to feel that calm and the love. Because when I really get grounded and when I get connected to my spirit team, I feel enveloped in love, and it's like a hug. It's a very gentle hug, warm and fuzzy. And I've been missing that because my mind has been getting so full of that chatter. I'm just sharing that with you because perhaps you too have let your mind go with all the what ifs, and this could happen and this could happen, and it's that human quality that we just can't avoid watching a train wreck. We're fascinated by it, and we just don't want to look away. That being said, look away. Look away. Just get it in small doses, because all it does is create that distraction. It creates that distraction that takes you out of your power. Because remember, our power lies in our ability to be our authentic self. Calm, balanced, able to see through the deception, the distortion, to be able to view things from a higher place. Maybe it could be amusement, I suppose, but it's a higher place of compassion, without getting sucked into the drama of it. But boy, we are really conditioned for that. Our favorite television series, everything is all whipped up around drama and the business of illusion, creating illusion. I mean, that's what marketing is. Hello, marketing creates this illusion, this false advertising that you'll look like this if you do this. Or what is this with salt drink? I don't know. I still haven't figured that out. But it's on every commercial in YouTube. The great secret of have you done the pink Himalayan salt trip with apple cider vinegar? You're going to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Doesn't sound real healthy to me. I haven't tried it. Shouldn't speak to it because I haven't experienced it. But I have lived many, many years, and I have bought into many, many things which turned out to be scams. So that is where our discernment comes in. Because there's going to be a whole lot of scamming going on, for the next however long it is. There already is. It's a battle of marketing. It's a battle of who's got the best talking point. It's probably all been like that for at least 50 years or so. Just get grounded. Get in the center of your head where you can be neutral. Breathe and use that discernment. Remember, your body's not going to lie to you. And it is so important that we do tap into our ability to be that human lie detector that can see and sense the falsehoods so that we don't get sucked into it. There was something else, but it's not coming to me. If it comes back, it'll come back. If not, wasn't meant to be. But just take care of yourselves. And please bring in amusement, bring in joy, laughter. Because remember, that's why comedians are so important during these very seemingly dark times, because they remind us how to laugh with the great knowledge that fear and love, fear and laughter cannot exist in the same space, because laughter, light laughter, not a sinister laughter, not a fake laugh, but belly laugh coming from your heart, that is a high vibration, and that dispels the fear, it dispels the darkness. So, there were court jesters, remember? Way back when, court jesters. They were the communicators, and they were able to communicate the truths through humor and jest, but never harmful, but attempting to communicate truth. So, the song that just came in, because they're kind of spunky sometime, is from the Life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Always. That kind of laughter and changing your perception. That doesn't mean doing a spiritual bypass and saying, oh, no, that doesn't exist. It does mean shifting your focus inwardly, because that's where the ascension process is. It's a higher vibration that comes from going within. And we are, if you're watching this video, you are on the bridge. And you are probably one foot in the 3D, another foot in the 5D, or you may have made it, I don't know. But you are a way shower, you are a light walker, you are a star being. So please remember to take yourself lightly. This spiritual path wasn't meant to be suffering. I mean, Buddhism got it, hello, they're saying it's not about suffering. That is a man-made concept. We're not here to suffer. We are here to experience. We are here to grow. We are here to shine our light. We are experience that which will make our light stronger, that which will create greater capacity for compassion. And oftentimes, those who shine the brightest light have gone through the greatest trauma. And going through trauma is what builds the empathy, builds the compassion, so that you can view things with that compassion, going, yeah, I've been there. I understand. Let me hold the light. Let me hold the space for you as you go through this. I'm not going to do it for you. That time is done and gone. We are not here to save or rescue anyone. That little codependent part of us, no. Sovereignty, yet allowing others the dignity of their own process, but holding space for others as they go through their process, and holding space for yourself as you go through your process, allowing yourself the dignity of your own process without that judgment. Yeah. Well, so I guess I guess that's kind of what's coming in right now. um, I think I will go ahead and just ask the oracle cards, see if my spirit team would like to convey any other message. This was just coming in, so I will address it. But it's about remembering to work with your energy, which is what we all have been doing anytime we're talking about grounding and bringing up earth energy, bringing down the cosmic cold and running energy. That is working with your energy and being in that place of neutrality. Pardon me. And as you do somatic scan of your body, you can cleanse yourself out. We all are born intuitive. We are intuitive. We are all healers. It's just a matter of developing that awareness and that skill set and giving yourself permission. So for example, energy, you've got these wonderful hand chakras here, and right back here, right back there, the base, back of your heart. If you think about it, you can bring that cosmic in through the back of your heart and let it shoot down. And then that is some of the healing energy. And I would encourage you to experiment with your own healing energy. And a couple of ways of doing that, opening and closing your hands. That helps to open the hand chakras and get them activated. Or also simply, rubbing them like this, warm it, and then you'll go, whoa, and then play, experiment. What do you feel? Visualize this golden ball of energy right there. I know for me, I feel heat, I feel the pulsing, it feels thick, and play with it. See how big is it? How small can I get it? Ooh, it doesn't want to get that compact. And just play. And know that that is energy. That is also healing energy. So as you scan your body, and maybe it says something's going on, like, okay, right here, I feel in my neck. What you can do is you can take that little ball of energy and infuse it, because it's already healing energy, but you can even invoke your healing masters and maybe and place that energy, that beautiful ball of energy, into the spot. And you don't have to know what you're doing necessarily, because energy knows what to do. Energy knows what to do. And you let it, and you can, I know, I feel it. I feel some of the tension and the pain that was in my shoulder, let it going away. And you can just let it do its thing. Say thank you so much. And what it can do is you can also always then, when you get the sense that maybe it's done, you can say, thank you, and you can push whatever that negativity was, you can push it outside of the auric field and disperse it, say, back into the light. Let it alchemize. So that's a little trick you can use. Or I'm always doing this with myself, finding the chakras and just letting the energy flow back and forth, forward to back. Then asking the chakras to come into alignment and balance and stabilize with the other chakras. But these are just fun little tools that you can do. If you get a little headache or something like that, get your little energy ball and place it there. And let it work its wonder. And then as you let it release, as you release the negativity and the pain, you do want to make sure you fill it back up with affinity, something of greater value, something for the greater good. But these, I don't know, I just felt obviously compelled to share that with you. Because during these times, we need to be able to, the words command our energy came in. Command our energy to flow, to cleanse, to be in the present moment, to protect us. And remember, any time you are, it's kind of like knowing that as you walk, you are sending your light out ahead of you to protect you. But it is also a really wonderful idea to also state that. That's, I revoke any lower vibration, any lower entities, lower information, go into the light. Only that which is of the highest love, truth, can come forward. I speak only love. So you are releasing any distortion, any deception, any lower vibration by building up your sovereign field around you, which in turn, being in your sovereign space, assists you in clarity. We can only get clear when we come calm. And this is just one of, I'm sure, a million ways of doing this. You've got to decide what resonates with you. Remember, one person, two people, three people, whatever. We don't have the answers. We have what has worked for us. I mean, these are techniques that have worked for me. You've got to do what resonates with you and what works for you. And anyone who tells you this is the right way to do it, this is the wrong way, I would just let that little ding, 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 bell go off and go, Because it's really not black or white. It's what works for you for the highest and greatest good as a sovereign, authentic being of light. I get the rule, that one basic rule that comes in is just do no harm. Do no harm against yourself or others. But energy, this is our energy, and it is wonderful to play with the energy. Experience it. Send that loving energy ahead of you. You're going into a meeting. Send that whole ball of energy for understanding, clarity, communication with love, whatever it might be. Send it ahead of you and let it fill the room or fill the Zoom call, whatever you want. But the more aware we become as our frequencies raise, as our vibrations raise, the more aware of the energy fields we are becoming, and will be able to, the word manipulate comes in, but that has a kind of a negative connotation. Be able to use it in a way that is uplifting for all concerned. It's magic in the purest, most wonderful sense. Because remember, energy comes first. Form follows energy. So, well, I went off on that tangent. For the highest and greatest good. And I've already claimed that all lower frequencies, distortions, or deceptive energies are blocked by my sovereign field, and only love may speak through me, and only truth may enter. So be it. Highest and greatest for informational, inspirational, spiritual, and entertainment purposes. Let's see what Spirit Team has to say and who wants to talk to us. Divine Masters. That sounds about right. Kyle Gray. The words that came in, again humorously said, just grab your popcorn and just that neutral, compassionate place, observe and eat your popcorn. Disengage and trust in divine timing. Trust that the divine is taking care of it. It's already been taken care of. Clearly choose the energies that you wish to reside in. Do you wish to continue to reside in a world of fear and separation and anger and hate, divisiveness, pettiness, of revenge and war? Or do you want to reside in a world of harmony, compassion, cooperation, unity for the greater good? Totally up to you. And there is no judgment involved, because as many people have said before, it just depends on what experiences your soul has signed up for. Some people's souls still are requiring to live in that 3D consciousness, and that's fine. That just means if you are in a relationship or you have friends, whatever, who are choosing to remain in that consciousness, it may end up meaning you might not have a whole lot to do with them, because you'll be seeking a vibrational match to where you are. And if you are vibrating at a higher rate, you will attract others who are vibrating on that level. And just don't be surprised that as your light grows, as others who may be afraid and actually almost repelled by the light. May or may not happen, but it could. And just remember, not your job to go and save them. That's the path they're on. Not one soul is lost. Every soul is just experiencing their human experience the way they have contracted to do during this time. So anyway, let's see. Oh, almost. Had a couple jumpers come out this one. Oh, I love this. Metatron and Sandalphon, sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, and understanding lessons. Wow. Yeah, when I look at so many different images, so many different messages come in, but again, it's like the balancing of the divine masculine with the divine feminine in partnership together is how we will create the great new world, this divine connection to source, one source, one force. And that as we release, surrendering to the divine process, as we go within, we become even more aware of the synchronicities, because that's the energy, that's the divine at work. When we let go of the need to control, letting go of the need to control the outcome or the need to know, Synchronicities occur with that divine connection, as above, so below. That divine connection with compassion and understanding of life's lessons. It's kind of like what we said just before we did this reading, is we go through different experiences in life, and it fosters the compassion in us. So we have greater compassion for others, greater love for others and ourselves. It is a sacred connection to our divine team, to our angels, to the divine masters. Let me see what Kyle might have to say about this. Messages. Everything is working out for your highest good. All the information and experiences that are coming to you are bringing you a greater sense of connection and understanding. Be open and aware of the signs and synchronicities that are occurring at this time, for these are miraculous reminders that there is a force beyond your human comprehension that is helping you be your best self and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. If you feel stuck or unsure where things are going, you're being encouraged to see your situation from that higher perspective. If things aren't going according to your plan, it doesn't mean that things aren't going according to divine plan. A power that is greater than you, but is also within you, is working to help you learn from your life experiences and understand that you are interconnected with your source and are a co-creator of your destiny. Yeah. Powerful. Remember, we're co-creators. We are co-creating the reality we choose to live in by working with our energy, by raising our vibration, and in co-creation and co-creation for the new world. It's already here. It is. We're manifesting it. It's there, it's already in its energetic form. We, as light beings, raising our consciousness, raising our vibration, will bring it into manifestation in divine timing. Not our timing, but divine timing. And that can be a real tricky thing. That can be a real tricky thing for us humans to be okay with. But if you will reflect on your life, how many times have you wanted something and you thought that was, oh, that's it, and it didn't happen? And you were like, oh, bummed, or like, blah, blah, blah. But something better happened. Something better came forward. Or if you were really, really wanting this one thing, didn't happen, and then you find out, whoa, boy, am I so glad I didn't go down that path. There is a divine plan. We do have free will, and we are all co-creators in this magnificent new world that we are co-creating. But keep focusing on what you wish to create and disengage from all that drama, no matter how addicting it is. disengage from it. Stay as informed as you feel you need to, but without losing yourself in it. Come back to center and remember to play with your wonderful energy ball of healing, of love, and remember to visualize Mother Earth placing this beautiful energy field of love, compassion, and peace enveloping Mother Earth and all who exist on the planet. And you can see even the energy going out into the galaxy. We're not alone. We have so many benevolent beings walking with us. Cultivate patience and trust in the divine timing while taking care of your human needs by staying connected to Mother Earth and staying connected to your divine source, as above, so below, keeping your energy field clean, seeing things from that neutral place, focused on breathing and staying hydrated. All right, I think that'll do it for right now. I'll probably check in with you later. But thank you so much. Hope you got something out of this. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos so we can grow the community. It affects the algorithm. Otherwise, these videos get lost, which I think they have, kind of. But, you know, it is what it is. I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you've tuned in. Please take what works for you, what resonates, and discard the rest. That is your discernment process. That is your free will. Okay, much love to you. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Everything is good. Keep believing that everything is working out according to the divine plan. We just don't see it yet. But look for the little hints. Look for those little synchronicities and clues. That'll tell you that, see, it's working out even better than we could possibly have imagined it. The divine in me sees the divine in you. Namaste.